Did you know that Ireland is home to some of the most bone-chilling horror stories in the world? Welcome, brave souls, to a journey through the darkest corners of Irish folklore. Tonight, we uncover the legends of the Dullahan, the headless horseman who brings death wherever he rides, and the Pooka, a shape-shifting trickster that terrorizes the night. But get ready for the most spine-tingling story of the night, the legend of the Sluagh, the restless spirits of the dead who soar through the skies seeking souls to claim. Our first tale takes us deep into the heart of rural Ireland, where locals whisper about the Dullahan. This headless horseman, with eyes that glow like burning coals, rides a black steed faster than the wind. Legend has it, if you see the Dullahan, you are marked for death. One fateful night, a young man named Seamus, skeptical of old tales, wandered too far from his village. The sound of hooves approached, and through the mist Seamus saw the Dullahan. His head, grinning grotesquely, was held high in his hand. Seamus ran, but there was no escape. The next morning his lifeless body was found, eyes wide with terror. But the Dullahan doesn't just appear at random. He often arrives at the stroke of midnight, his presence heralded by the chilling sound of a whip made from a human spine. Those who hear the whip's crack know that death is near, and they cower in their homes, praying the Dullahan passes them by. There's no bargaining with the Dullahan. No lock or barrier can stop him. Doors and gates fly open at his approach, and his ghastly presence is accompanied by a spectral coach, drawn by 6 black horses with flaming eyes. This is the Bodach, the silent death coach that carries souls to the afterlife. The Pooka, a shape-shifting creature, often takes the form of a dark horse with glowing eyes. It lurks in the shadows, waiting to trick unsuspecting travelers. Some say the Pooka can bring good fortune, but more often, it brings chaos. Fiona, a brave young woman, heard stories of the Pooka but refused to believe them. One evening she encountered a majestic black horse. As she approached, it transformed into a terrifying beast. She fled, heart pounding, as the Pooka's laughter echoed in the night. Fiona barely escaped with her life, vowing never to doubt the old legends again. The Pooka doesn't just transform into a horse, it can take many forms: a bat, a dog, or even a goblin-like creature. In whatever shape it chooses, the Pooka delights in causing mischief and fear. There's a tale of a farmer named Declan who encountered the Pooka in the form of a large black dog with glowing red eyes. One night, as he returned from the market, the Pooka blocked his path. Declan, a practical man, tried to shoo it away, but the Pooka growled and lunged at him. He ran, feeling the hot breath of the beast on his neck. When he reached his home, the Pooka vanished, but Declan never ventured out after dark again. And now, the most spine-tingling tale of all, the legend of the Sluagh. These are the restless spirits of the dead, banished from both heaven and hell, doomed to roam the skies. The Sluagh fly in flocks, seeking souls to drag into their realm of eternal torment. In the remote village of Clonmel, people often stayed indoors after sunset, fearing the Sluagh. One stormy night, young Aidan ignored the warnings. As the wind howled, he felt a chill and looked up to see dark figures swirling in the sky. The Sluagh descended upon him, their wails deafening. Aidan's screams were swallowed by the storm, and he was never seen again. His family found only his torn cloak, a reminder of the horrors that lurk above. The Sluagh are said to come from the west, and many homes have their west-facing windows sealed to keep these malevolent spirits out. They are relentless in their pursuit, and once they target a soul, there is little chance of escape. There's another story of an old woman named Bridget, who lived alone on the edge of the village. One night, as she sat by her fire, she heard the ominous flapping of wings and the mournful cries of the Sluagh. She recited every prayer she knew, but the Sluagh's wails grew louder. In the morning, her neighbors found her house untouched, but Bridget was gone, leaving only the lingering echo of the Sluagh's cries. Reflect on the bone-chilling tales we've explored today. The Dullahan, the harbinger of death; the Pooka, the trickster of the night; and the Sluagh, the soul stealers of the skies. Remember to check under your bed tonight, for who knows what other horrors await. Stay tuned for more terrifying stories in the future. If you dare to hear more horror stories, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below with your favorite Irish legend. Until next time, stay safe and sleep tight, if you can.